Spoilers and offensive content to come.
Keijo, woo. Glowing asses, powers in the titties, whoa.
You realize people aren't going to hear most of that,
Taking
right?
clothes off. Oh, they're going to hear it. I'm the editor here. I choose who lives or dies. The Pretender on NBC. This fall.
So we have Keijo episode 9, 10, and 11.
Indeed, the saga of Keijo will soon draw to a close, maybe?
Where we have East versus West.
And the
elitist bitches versus other
elitist bitches, although one of them may have a nipple laser. We'll see.
So
we'll see what Miyata busts out this time, or not.
Well, and we'll see if her father comes to respect her sport. I'm guessing no.
I hope that after the nipple laser, he's just standing, being like, "Yeah, it's my girl, that naked girl." I hope that's what. I hope it's like Zoolander, where he stopped the bullet with Magnum, and then his coal miner father was kind of like, "That's my boy."
Shit.
I gotta watch Zoolander again.
Yeah, you can waste your time.
I haven't seen part 2 yet. I heard mixed things about the second one.
Let's jump right into this one and see whether we get mixed results.
Keijo, woo. Have I mentioned I really love the sound effects when W activation activates and deactivates? It's straight out of the 80s. I love it. I wish that every time that she hit someone with it, it played the old Star Trek photon torpedo sound that every piece of fiction borrowed in the 80s.
Let's not. Let's just abandon the Dark Ages and move on. While I'm watching Keijo.
The light of Miyata's ass has brought us away from the Dark Ages of photon torpedo sounds. This is Carl's Name Anime, the best anime review show on the internet since... We're the best show. You can see it, he's being won over by the nudity!
You know, I've actually read a number of people say that when they first started watching the show, they were just looking for a ridiculous fan service filled nothing. But then all of a sudden they started talking about, like us, the strategy going on here, the movesets. Like, this, of all the things that you've said needed a fighting game, this one deserves it the most. Are you going to disagree?
No, I agree. I also agree we're the best anime review show on the internet.
You seem to be doubting yourself now because we're watching this.
Look at all the good stuff we review. Those twins got orgasms to defeat.
You know what you need?
Lasers.
You need a healthy couple episodes of Steins Gate to clear your mind.
Now, I want to point out that I'm still having a blast and the show's still great. I'm just saying, I'm kind of wondering what circumstances led me to be here, is all.
Carlos, do you want to review anime? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I recall putting up more of a fight than that.
Not really.
I don't even know what's going on in this image at all. You know what? I don't want to know. I think the Cerberus that possesses her body is in competition with the fast girl with the wind flaps. I thought that a nipple judo throw is the last possible thing I was going to see, and there it was.
We thought it was going to be nipple laser.
In a way, isn't a judo throw like a laser?
No, it's not. It's a throw.
Yeah, and the laser is just throwing the light.
No. You know, I gotta say, the show really makes it easy to hate the other team.
They do the cliche thing of of showing whoever the opposition happens to be as evil until they become Nozomi's friend.
Yeah, the teacher is completely a bitch. Like, there is nothing there to...
I don't know, is she any different than Yakov from Yuri on Ice?
Yes.
I would call her focused. And as we all know, focused women are just so hated.
No, you're not turning this around to make me agree with you because of that. No.
Of Keijo.
No, I get how you can have rivalries between groups. I get that. But just automatically assuming / putting down the other team just because they've never beat you before
every villain needs something, some vice that can be taken advantage of, right? Look at Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell could have just been their friend, and with his Saiyan cells gotten stronger and stronger and stronger along with them all the way up to Dragon Ball Super. What did he do? He was arrogant and he assumed he had already reached perfection. And then he got obliterated by a cell-destroying Kamehameha thrown by a little boy.
I'd actually like to see Cell pop up in Dragon Ball Super for 5 seconds.
He would get annihilated.
That's my point. For 5 seconds.
Unless he trained for 4 months, then he would still get annihilated by Goku, Vegeta, or Future Trunks in a heartbeat. Hey, can we talk about how fucking awesome it was that Future Trunks chopped Zamasu in half? She should ask Akuma to touch his butt so that she could use...
the Raging Demon?
She can use
the Raging Buttman?
Let me think. Hang on. It's worth our time to think of a good name for this.
Let's just call it the Raging Demon and go with that.
The Raging Demon, the teleport, both the 1 and 3 hit fireball from her ass. A dragon punch, of course.
Well, we've already seen dragon punches in this show.
Yes, we have, but we haven't seen air fireballs, which is something Akuma specializes in. Thus, touching his ass could be quite advantageous.
Agreed.
David, what the fuck is happening? She appears to be summoning the angelic butts of the heavens to smite her foe. This is the true power of Keijo. Testify.
Heavenly butts.
We are witness.
Wait, we it's the female version of Gao.
Oh yeah, just finding all the techniques. Except she can use them at will and isn't confused in battle like he is. Oh God. Truly, we have witnessed God's divine plan for us. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Conversely, it's also the best thing I've ever heard. We are witness to greatness. That was a bit of bad luck. Alba had that clearly won. She seems to be the least lucky. Like, she gets hypnotized by an illegal move. They're like, okay, fine, whatever. You know, you're still good enough. She clearly has this beat, but a fluke robs a victory from her. You could see this having an impact on her mental state. I hope she won't take it too personally. Like, because this shit can happen, right?
Yeah.
You can lose fights you should have won, you know? So,
there you go.
So fuck you, Char Aznable. We got a new masked villain in town. Whoever she is.
Okay, well, that was 10. Time to jump right into 11. Your opponent's ass is not a scratch and sniff.
Here's the thing, Oh God.
Yes, come on, Carlos, give us your in-depth analysis of what she just did.
When you think about it, okay, she can't use her hands or feet. Those are very sensitive areas. Those would be the best tools to feel about for a weakness. What other part on your body could you possibly use?
Your forehead.
Yeah, and that's kind of what she did. Your face, you can kind of scrounge around, move your cheeks around, kind of get the lay of the land. And,
I'm loving you're giving this analysis, by the way.
And, you know, this is as close to Yuri's as I'm getting so far, so... Other than a few moments in past episodes. So, I mean... Yeah, I'm game. I'm in. I'm all in. All in. This is what I do. This is what I do with my life.
Hello, person we've never actually met before. And oh, look, here comes Godzilla.
Dave, first of all, fat jokes, Dave.
Godzilla? Really?
We got a copyright strike once for that.
For me saying Godzilla?
Yes, remember?
Oh, right. Godzilla, then!
Here's the second one. And secondly, okay, sure, the girl with the headband hasn't really done much. She's kind of a glorified extra, but she's got a headband. I've got a good feeling about her. On the one hand, I appreciate the humor. On the other, I cannot stand any references to Attack on Titan.
Why? You've never watched it?
I've read about it. I don't care.
Like, there are way worse things to shit on than Attack on Titan.
Oh, sure. But I mean, there are also way better things to not shit on.
I liked Attack on Titan when I finally sat down and watched it.
I like to fucking... hit you with a meteor ass smash.
Yeah, it would be a meteor, alright.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
When the enemy is getting ready to do a illusion attack on you, why don't you just turn your head?
I feel like we should be stopping this.
Or stopping it, yes. Or just look away.
This reminds me of fighting Medusa in Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, where she loudly announces she's going to use her giant screen-filling Petrify beam, and you just turn your back and it harmlessly goes around you.
Yeah, exactly. Carlos, can you give us an analysis of this combination?
Yeah, give me a moment. Okay. By binding themselves into a single swimsuit like fucking idiots, they have doubled their area, their hitbox, if you will, and made it impossible to move with any kind of fluidity. Therefore, completely winning the match. Is this really any different from what Zamasu and Goku Black did? I think not.
Yes.
It's like Potara Fusion with swimsuits and not fusion.
Oh my god.
You alright there, Dave? Do you know what to process the sheer amazingness of this new technique in sports?
No, I'm good.
If she's EI, then that means that she must be able to use a snap butt attack of amazing potency.
I find it just hilarious that one of the top 12 in this case we're just meeting now or being introduced to.
She was busy. She was handling other shit. She's probably the reason why the world hasn't been destroyed in the universe of Keijo.
Uh-huh.
She's basically Batosai, the boob slayer.
I was about to say she's Kenshin, but yours was better. That, very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. And now I shall commit seppuku.
That magician was a real card. Nothing!
No, I'm just thinking of... Is it professional for me to just completely walk off the Carlos and Dave anime review, the best anime review show on the internet? Would that reflect poorly on me?
Yes, it would.
Very well. Ha ha ha! Funny.
I've been thinking to myself that I really need to put more puns into our show.
Oh, is that what you've been thinking? Only now?
Yes.
Yo, word up. She be using some Ikitosen fucking body changing shit, yo. Yet, this is like way better than Ikitosen, so I'll forgive it. I had a feeling this fight was going to take 2 episodes.
Uh-huh.
Was this the 11th one?
This was the 11th one.
Then I guess we'll have to find out who wins the battle on the castle next time. Okay. Dave, what'd you think of these 3 episodes?
The hilarious thing is, I don't even see the fan service anymore.
Me neither.
In this show, it's just...
Except for the parts where someone tries to orgasm somebody off. That part,
okay,
I think I see the fan service.
That was a little bit hard not to, granted, but it... The show has my respect with how it's doing things.
Yeah, it has mine too. Did I ask you last time if you've told your family what you do for a hobby?
No.
Okay. Does your family know what you do for a hobby?
Kinda.
Okay, well that's one of us. Carlos and Dave Anime Rave is on the web. AnimeRave.xyz, boobs, butts flashing. I like Keijo. I don't know what this means for my spiritual well-being.
Tune in next time, everyone.